Nintendo has bought a company. Nintendo has officially jumped into the foray of buying companies. And actually, I think they bought one other company, or not really a company per se. They bought a studio prior to this that made a game for them, and they just want to. Nintendo, when you're a third party or second party, I should say, company, and Nintendo feels like you're a good fit for them, they will buy you if they think that you mesh well with what they do. Okay, well, this just happened. Nintendo has bought the company Shiver. All right. Now, Shiver is focused on porting games. They were previously a part of the Embracer Group, basically. And most of the work as of late has been on porting games. They were the ones that ported Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1 to the Switch and developed Scribblenauts Showdown. According to Nintendo, Shiver's focus will remain the same, continuing commissions that port and develop software for multiple platforms, including Switch. Here's what I think is going on here. They are getting prepared for the Switch 2, the Switch Pro, the Super Nintendo Switch, the new Switch, the Switch successor. There's no other explanation for this. They want to make sure they have the the manpower, really. They want to make sure they have the people and the manpower required in order to get these games ported over to their new hardware. They're going to want that group, all right? They have an expertise. Nintendo is good about hiring people with an expertise, all right? Like I said, if a company does things and they feel like it meshes well with Nintendo's style, with Nintendo's approach, with what Nintendo does, they will get them aboard. I believe that they want this, and I know the Mortal Kombat ports weren't all that great, but there's new hardware around the horizon. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe they're going to dangle this company in front of third-party developers and say, look, we have a group that will do it. They will do the porting. All right. We'll have them do the porting. All right. If you license it over and let us put this third party game, they want to make sure a third party game, AAA or otherwise, can get on the next Switch console. I can guarantee you that's what's going on here. There's no way it would be any other thing. And I find this really interesting. I feel like every move that Nintendo makes going forward between now and the official and full on reveal of Nintendo's next device, I feel that what's happening is leading up to that. I feel like there's strategic reasoning behind this because that's how Nintendo works. Nintendo works in this way of doing things that benefits them in some special way or another. That's what's happening here. And I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. Uh, but I think they want to have that company there under their arms to go, or under their arms, under their belts, under their however you want to say that, under their company, in order to have more. How do I say this? How do I say this? Uh, More of a likelihood that we'll see those AAA games come to their next hardware. And I think that's part of it. Look, I may make the argument that I've made in the past that Nintendo's Switch was successful uh, despite the AAA games. Like, the AAA games didn't make the Switch, as popular as it was. They got the AAA games on the Switch in spite of it. The Switch was already going to be a success. All right, because it was a success, it became a bigger success once it got the third party games. The studios were all like, "Yeah, this is going to blow up. We need to get this." So in spite of it, that's why it happened. I'm still of that opinion, but it doesn't hurt to have them. All right, like I said, Nintendo wants to make more of a guarantee. Well, we really want this game on our console. If it's a problem for you and you don't have the financing or you don't have a group to do this for you, we really want this game. They can dangle it in front of them and say, "Hey, we have this group of people. They can do the work." I don't even think this is the only company that Nintendo has acquired. I think Nintendo has acquired a few others for the same reasoning. They want to have a group there that can help them get stuff put on their console. They want to make sure those games are there. All right. And honestly, this is probably one of the shortest videos. This is why I do a roundup and not individual. This is just something I'm trying, but this is why I don't do individual videos when it comes to video game news. This is why I did the roundup. Because now there's other news coming out, and doing a short video about one topic having to do with Nintendo is a little ridiculous. Because this is like 6 minutes long. I've got not much more to say. Like, I like to read it out to you, give my thoughts on it, and then that's it. Short video. It's done. It's over. This is a goof. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.